Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Woodbridge, Virginia, home of the Potomac Patriots. I'm David Stearns, joined alongside Brian Schrems, John Baranowski, and Philip Rivas. We are your broadcast team this morning.
Behind you.
And Schrems says behind you, for all intents and purposes.
Oh, mic's on.
Hot mic.
Bye, Stearns.
Bye. We get set here for this USPHL Elite Tilt between the visiting Hampton Roads Whalers and your Potomac Patriots. We'll send it down to Johnny for the public address.
This USPHL Elite game between the Hampton Roads Whalers and your Potomac Patriots. And now we start live for Hampton Roads. At left, number 9, Gerson. At center, number 27, Bochert. At right, number 11, VanSchaak. At left, that's number 12. Hearon. Number 31, Kassab. And now the sideline for your Potomac Patriots. And left wing, number 40, Olbing. At center, number 72, Turchenik. And right wing, number 21, Walsh. And right defense, number 7, Dimizio. And right defense, number 15, Gerson. And goal, number 30, Moyer. The Patriots are coached by Sean Brown, who's the playing coach of the U.S. national Olympic team. He continues to coach at NHL draft. He's assisted by Keith Brown, who also served as captain with the U.S. Army.
Anthem and opening face-off. Stay tuned. Let's play some hockey. As always, we thank our servicemen and women around the world protecting us here at home and our freedoms. We thank you. This morning, starting goaltenders, your MyTech Automotive starting goaltenders. MyTechAutoInc.com to schedule your vehicle's maintenance today. Shrems, who do we got in goal?
So test for the Potomac Patriots this morning. JT Ketzenberger, 7-0 on the season. 236 goals against and an .893 save percentage. Trust the death. Dustin Moyer back in net today. 7-10 on the season. Probably around a 297 goals against and a .905 save percentage. We'll go with that update from last night. But those are your MyTech Automotive starting goaltenders. Stearns.
MyTechAutoInc.com. Schedule your appointment today. I know I need an oil change. Get my vehicle winter road ready. No, maybe not. I don't know. Let's see what El Nino has to say about it. But last night, they were shut out here, the Potomac Patriots, on the Olympic side. We're on the NHL side today, if you couldn't tell by that black netting in front of us. Last night, Tenenbaum with a shutout, but they decided to go with Ketzenberger, as you heard in your MyTech Auto Inc. Starting goaltenders, cleared all the way in. Ketzenberger way out there. Oh, and a little bit of pressure there from Turchenik. Patriots get it up top here for Rooney, who takes the point shot, and he guns it just wide. Over to the far half boards. Now it's Gerson clearing it out into the neutral zone. Chased down there by Olbing. Olbing swinging around there into the neutral zone. From Sweden he is, and here in the United States playing hockey. Doing a fine job here with this Potomac Patriots squad. Comes up along the near side of the neutral zone. It's Bochert trying to track it down. Gerson will track it at the red line. Bounced off an ankle there. Goes back to the blue line for Bochert. Back inside of his own zone. Going to Zack in front of his own bench. Inside the Whalers zone. Just inside that blue line. Off of Turchenik it goes and inside. Over to the near corner. Swung around by Sawicki over for Zack. Sawicki to Zack. A little D-to-D pass out of the reach there. But it comes up to Anderson in the neutral zone as it was out of the reach there of VanSchaak. And Katzenberger setting it up back behind there. Behind his net for Zack. Up top, kept in. Anderson with a point shot. Bobbled through. And it does not make its way all the way to Katzenberger. It goes off over to the far corner. Over to the half boards it goes. Chipped down below the goal line. Tracked there by Zack. Zack using the high glass. And it goes up to the blue line and out. Anderson couldn't keep it in there. Mancha will clear it right in on Katzenberger. Patriots tagged up on a delayed offside there. Devin Malise applying pressure now. Hampton forced to go over to the near side to the open wing. It's Fulmer's going to have to retreat back behind the goal line. Mancha applying pressure, forcing the Whalers out. Dominic Moore coming in on a breakaway. Bad change by the Patriots. It'll go great glove save by Dustin Moyer. Oh boy. Gotta watch those changes. 18:30 left here in the first. Nothing scores. We're just underway here in the second game of 2 on the weekend here at the Prince William Ice Center between the Whalers and the Patriots.
And Dustin Moyer looked pretty good last night. Stearns only allowing 2 goals. The third one was an empty net goal, but nonetheless, the advice from Jimmy Howard that he took from over the weekend kind of reflected with him a little bit. Kind of took it to heart, and he looked pretty sharp last night.
That and his commitment to Stevenson University in their inaugural year in the men's program with the NCAA D3. Paired up the women's program up there. Congrats to him again. And Lainesse from Hampton. They both are one of the very first commits to Stevenson University. This one high sticked out of the air by Koff, and he plays it to himself. No call on the high stick there, surprisingly. It's kind of unusual. I did that once, and I got it blown down. Kaufman's going to get tagged with a tripping here. He took out Dominic Moore.
Penalty.
It's going to be an All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater penalty kill early on in this one. 17:52 remains in the first. Hampton's going to be the first team to go on the power play. So the face-off will be to the right of Dustin Moyer. He said it's an All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater penalty kill. Sports are their passion. Their priority is great food and service. Visit one of their 6 locations in the D.C. metro region, including one in Lake Ridge and one in Manassas. Two for tripping it is. Moyer. Yeah, he may have sold it a little bit there, but I think it may be a rebound on the... yeah.
I've seen better calls.
Yeah.
I've seen more frequent calls, too, as in last night. Same referee as last night, Stearns.
We have some individuals out here in the crowd, namely Mr. Lanahan here, who also agrees with us. That was a bit of a soft call. I think he sold it. And this one from the outside goes around the perimeter over to the near side for VanSchaak along the near side blue line. He's looking for somewhere to go with this. He finds Bochert along the near half boards. Down to the corner, Gerson feeds it up to the far point, and it misses that far point, man, and goes all the way down the length of the ice.
Hampton Roads operating at 19% this year with a man advantage. 19%.
That's okay. It's all right.
Pats are at 18, so evenly matched teams in that sense.
And, of course, the Patriots 82% on the penalty kill. Last night,
Stearns, we're talking the strategy down here. John and I are. What impact do you think this ice surface is going to make, being a little bit smaller than the Olympic size?
It's more intimate, and I think it's definitely going to work in the Patriots' favor. I think with some of the players like Olbing and Turchenik and Muradov may work in their favor. Even though they're used to playing on Olympic ice with the finesse type of offense that they're used to overseas, it might work in their favor here to kind of have it in a closer setting.
Yeah, I was going to say literally everyone else, but I mean. With the fact that they're going to have 15 feet less to skate in each direction, that counts an awful lot.
It could force them to take more shots. We'll see. And here we go, shorthanded opportunity. Mancha getting around his man, and he's doing a fine job here on the forecheck with a half a minute to kill on Kaufman's penalty. Over to the near side half boards. Heidt trying to do some forechecking as well. Mancha on the back check there as he gets back into the play. The Whalers will carry on with Zack clearing it in for Moyer, setting it up behind there for Zack McDaniel. McDaniel finds an opening, and he'll toss it down the length of the ice. 10 seconds left on Kaufman's penalty. I think that'll probably do it for the man advantage for Hampton Roads. Katzenberger using the high glass to get it up and out. McDaniel had it across the line there for a second, but it's stolen away. Oh, what a hit check there by McDaniel. Oh, he took out his man. Oh, what a beauty. Cole Helgamo Getting taken out there by Zack McDaniel. Way to use the hip. So used to seeing Mendoza do it, but I guess everyone else is going to get in on that game. Turchenik now, 3-on-2 developing. Turchenik across the line. Drops the pass over. Here it comes. Olbing with a shot, a redirect, and a Ketzenberger save. That one redirected there at the last second. Looked like it went off a Whaler player on its way. Patriots on a delayed offside here will tag up with 15:20 left here in the first. 0-0 score here at the Prince William Ice Center. Game 2 of 2. Here comes Dimizio with a shot. Goes post to post above the glove side of Moyer, and he scores to make it 1-0. 15:11 left here in the first. Wow, what a laser-guided shot.
Had eyes from down here. We were watching it the whole way.
I almost called him O'Connor there for a second, the defenseman, but it was Dimizio.
Jason Dimizio is going to get credit for the goal. That's his second goal of the weekend. Hampton Roads has a 1-0 lead here. 15:11 left to go in the first.
The third line left winger came into this weekend with 4 goals. Well, he's bumped it up to 6 goals on the season in 26 games. So the Goleta, California native opens the scoring.
Wow, you project well in here.
He does, but he also lies. The games are not being streamed at Glory Days. All lies. And Brock across the blue line. He'll dump it in. Sent around over to the near half boards. John, will you just stop talking? You just talk too much.
You wrote most of these, Dave.
I was given a lot of guidance from the ownership here.
I'm just doing my job.
Back behind O'Connor, who I almost mistakenly gave credit to the goal. On for Dimizio out of his reach, and this one goes down the length of the ice. No icing, surprisingly. I don't know if I was just looking at the last second. Here's a call.
Assisted by number 8, Rock, and number 3, Hearon. That's Dimizio from Rock and Hearon at 15-11.
And across the line, Kaufman chops at it, and he didn't get a full wrap on it there. It caused 21 from 8 and 3 on the goal. Now Kassab has to be forced out into the neutral zone, regrouping back at their own blue line along the near side. Patriots making some changes as well as the Whalers. Trying to chase it down here. It's Kyle Heidt, the assistant captain, and this one's backhanded out of play and into the Whalers bench. Head coach Rod Taylor and assistant coach John Valancourt having a pretty successful go at it this season. We've always found success at the elite level. Last year we saw the Empire, and now the USP3 for the Whalers. Not doing so well, but this year they're doing quite well. Very well indeed. Last night it was a 6-1 victory for the Whalers against your Potomac Patriots. So the Patriots having a bit of some struggles here, but they'll find their way one day. Back behind the cage it goes over to the far corner. Along the far half boards, it's Heidt trying to chop away at it. Now Mendoza will find it here. Goes into his own slot, sends it up over to the near side. Up into the slot it goes, and again Rooney retrieving it, tossing it across the line. And the Whalers are onside just in time, but then the Patriots will retrieve it here and toss it down like the ice, and they're not going to get tagged with an icing here. That one just slowly rolled up to the goal line. Up into the neutral zone, slung around here by the Patriots with 13 minutes to go here in the first. 1-0 Whalers. Turchenik applying pressure here. He'll switch places. Liam Walsh will do the job now. Whalers. Oh, trapped in there. Nicely done there by Turchenik. Up top, here it comes. Ludeman with a shot, and Ketzenberger looked like he had a redirect on it on the butt end. That comes up to the blue line. Anderson looking for a lane. Comes to the top of the slot, takes a shot, blocked in the shin pads of a few Whalers up front. A turnaround shot just goes wide of the near post. Slung around over to the near side now. Nice work there by Ludeman to keep it in. Ludeman trying to find it down low. He gets bumped by Tal Finberg. And the puck will come out of the neutral zone where it's picked up by Anderson. He'll dump it right back in. Patriots finishing up some changes back on the blue line. Forced in there into the far corner along the far half boards. Whalers will tap it out. Looks like they want to finish up on some changes as well. Comes over to the near side of the neutral zone and into the Whalers zone. Here's Olbing setting it up to the front of the net. Walsh wasn't there in time as the trailer. And the puck bouncing around here up to the blue line, and it'll be sent out of play. We'll get a stoppage with 12:04 left here in the first. 1-0 Whalers. Patriots Hockey is proudly sponsored by the Spine and Joint Institute of Fairfax, Virginia. For your family wellness, sports medicine, and chiropractic needs, you need Drs. Felix Yeskin and Maria Schaefer at the Spine and Joint Institute to help you out. It's sjinstitute.com or call 703-994-4874 to book your appointment today. Kaufman pushing it ahead here for freshman. And who said there was the same referee and linesman from last night? It's not. Robichaud was not the referee last night. It was Harrington from the USP game.
I think you mentioned it, Stearns. I didn't know what you were talking about, but I think you mentioned it.
And a great glove save there by Ketzenberger. You mentioned it. You're putting words in my mouth.
Who's putting words in whose mouth right now? As I'm being broadcast via recording.
Good point.
The computer's back up and running. What timing, huh? Oh, goodness. Face off to the right of Ketzenberger. Sawicki loses that draw. Mendoza will pick up the face-off win for the Patriots, trying to scoop it towards the net. Kaufman being tied up there. Puck somehow finds its way to the front there, and Ketzenberger will swallow it up. JT Ketzenberger, Urbana, Maryland native, so pretty local to the area. .700 on the season. 236 goals against. And last night, of course, we saw Sean Tenenbaum put up a 3-0 shutout. John, are you surprised he didn't get the start today?
I'm thoroughly shocked he didn't get the start today. When you put up a game like that, you really shouldn't have to worry about your next start. Was thoroughly surprised.
Fed towards the front there. Dominic Moore will retrieve it here, and he'll take it the other direction. And he's going to get around the Patriots to the outside. Back behind the goal line, he's forced. And it'll be Perkowski with it now. And it's floated towards the front of the net and almost buried home there by Sawicki. A little bit of dirty up front. You got to cleanly handle that puck. Now Perkowski doing all the work across the line on his backhand with a shot. Oh, man. Went over the blocker side there, but wide of the net. He was looking. He had a spot. Over along the near side half board. It's controlled by the Whalers up top with a shot. Redirects wide. Goes over to the far corner. And the far half board. Sawicki will dump it back behind the goal line for Dominic Moore. Moore being bumped there by Ludman. And the pass intended there for Gerson will go outside of the Patriots zone. And they'll dump it right back in. Both teams finishing up on some changes. Up along the near side. Skitter's on now for Melise. He'll dump it in. VanSchaak will check him into the boards. Ketzenberger will come out there directing traffic. Zack will pick up the puck for Gerson along the far wing. Gloved ahead by Bochert, but spun around and cleared right back in by the Patriots. Travis Volmert put it along the far half boards. This one bouncing up ahead for Bochert. Long stretch pass there for VanSchaak. Be caught up in the far corner. Being contested there by McDaniel. Bochert getting some support there with VanSchaak. Anderson trying to poke it away. Bochert will win out the battle for the puck. Along the near half boards it goes. Down over the corner. Here comes Helgemo. Helgemo taking a shot, trying to play it off the defenseman. Trying to play it off McDaniel and in. Helgemo looking to make it 2-0 Whalers, but the puck will go all the way back here. Then he's going to slap it away from Turchenik, who is back checking there. Nice pressure here being applied by Liam Walsh. Kept in down low. Walsh looking for options up front. He had nothing. The Whalers will find it up past Grayson Rooney. And an odd-man rush developing here the opposite way. Nice poke check effort there by Logan Hulse. Now fed ahead for Olbing. Olbing across the line, and he is offside. Walsh was just a hair inside too early. 9:14 left here in the first. 1-0 Hampton Roads Whalers in this USPHL Elite Contest. For all things Potomac Patriots, visit PotomacPatriots.net. The all-new PotomacPatriots.net. For all things from mites to juniors to Lady Patriots to sled hockey, it's PotomacPatriots.net. And also check out USPHL.com for the latest information in all things USPHL related. But along over to the far half boards, cut off there by Olbing. Into the far corner he goes. He's got an option up top. Mendoza waiting very patiently. Switched down over to the corner. Walsh trying to put the pass up top for Rooney. Wasn't a full pass here, so it's cut off by the Whalers and sent ahead. And now Billy Brock trying to work it there. But it's stolen away and sent ahead by Mendoza. Along the far wing, across the line, Turchenik winds up, takes his shot, and it goes wide. Got a cannon of a shot if he could place it just right. And coaches spoke to him in practices about shooting the puck more often, but it's also the smart shots you got to take as well. Ludman on his backhand, sent over the cage and over to the near half boards. Tracking it down there is Walsh. He gets bumped by Zack. Fed it down into the corner. Switched over for Bochert along the far corner, trying to get it along the half boards. Patriots retrieving it. Nice work here. Here's Kaufman taking a shot, and he goes just wide. And along the far post, trying to gun it home there. Cheating in from the point was Eric Anderson. And now we'll have a stoppage of play. I believe this one may have been played with a high stick. And the face-off will be back inside the Whalers zone.
The All-American Steakhouse Sports League, sponsored by Hampton, led by Great Food.
Patriots hockey is sponsored in part by the Potomac Nationals baseball team, Class A affiliate of the Washington Nationals Major League Baseball team. This spring, go see your future Nats at Fitzner Stadium, just a short distance from here. Go to MILB.com for more information. It's a great value, too, taking the family out there to the P-Fits. And it's fed towards the front. And nobody there. Hulse way down into the play, trying to move it up top for McDaniel. Looks like freshman's filling in for Hulse up at the point. He'll switch back down. Doing some work down there is Kaufman. Some back support here. Nice work. It's Kassab trying to take the shot. He picked the pocket cleanly there, but couldn't get the shot away to finish it off. Now the Whalers come back the other way. Nice cutoff there by Hulse. They're trying to get the pass ahead there for Kaufman. Kaufman will have to do some extra work there as Perkowski was right there waiting for it. Kaufman launches this one into the air. Kassab, the intended recipient there, but it's cut off by Sawicki. Sawicki being challenged there by Charlie Freshman.
Settled down considerably here after that goal was scored. Both team, nobody really has control of this game so far. Kind of back and forth action. A lot of neutral zone play, but still within reach for the pass to tie it up and hit the reset button, I guess, if you will.
Malise getting checked hard there by O'Connor. Malise will get the puck back, though. He'll take it over to the far corner. No, it'll be poked away back over to the near corner. Back into no man's land there. 4-man in, and we'll see how many come out. 2 will, and it'll go over to the far half boards. The puck turned over here. Mancha on his backhand will toss it right back behind the goal line. A lot of scrumming up along the boards as a result here as the puck's deep inside of the Whalers zone. With 6:47 left here in the first, Whalers with a 1-0 lead. It was a Dimizio goal. It was a sniper of a goal, too, going glove side high. This one trying to stuff it along the short side, but Dustin Moyer holds his post in. He'll hold on. No rebound coming. Want to follow your Patriots? Check them out on Twitter. At Potomac Patriots. Tweet your support using the hashtag PPATS. And as always, see all the latest Patriots news on PotomacPatriots.net. Face off to the right of Dustin Moyer. One back. Patriots. Anderson putting it over to the far boards. Ludman trying to get there first, and this one will get deflected out of play. And we'll get yet another stoppage with 6.5 to go here in the first. We're on the NHL side here, as we talked. We had a little bit of a last-second change. There will be an ice show on the Olympic side at 1 o'clock this afternoon, so we're going to be doing the Elite and the USP3 games on the NHL side, which, of course, as all of you know, is 15 feet narrower. Now Anderson, far side of the neutral zone. Takes the shot, and they're going to rule he's offside. It's a nice shot, though, right in on Katzenberger. Katzenberger didn't pop out any rebounds. Katzenberger seems to have his rebound control under control.
I'd say that Katzenberger's been tested too much in this game. Moyer's had far more opportunities against him than Katzenberger. Pats have got to find a way to get some quality shots through.
Ludman will track it down over at the red line. He'll toss it right in on Katzenberger. We'll steer it back for Zack. Zack almost turning it over there. Puck bobbled around along the far half boards. Another scrum along the boards. Gerson trying to clear it out. Get some support from Bochert. Patriots got a foot on it here. It's slung around there to the front. Walsh was waiting patiently back there, but it was out of his wheelhouse as Bochert will send it down the ice, and they'll get charged with an icing. Turchenik tied up there with Gerson. Nothing will transpire from that contact. 5:54 left here on the clock.
I have your well, we're going to do 2 of them this game. Your Spine and Joint Institute trivia question of the period. I have one that I'm throwing out there to you right now.
What you got?
Okay. Of the 1,134 names on the Stanley Cup, within 2, plus or minus, how many of them are women?
Wow.
I actually know this one, I believe. So I'm going to let Dave have a chance at it.
Wow. That's a good question. Another icing being charged here. We're gonna leave this one open for a little bit here. I'm not even gonna try to squander a guess. With 5:38 left here in the first, tweet your answer at Cross Ice Feed. How many women have their name on the Stanley Cup? Within 2 is what we're looking for. Wow, that's a wild question.
I said 7. I was incorrect. So
Ooh.
I want to say there must have been some recent ones, but hey.
I'll go 4, but we'll wait for Schrems to give us the answer here towards the end of the period. We'll give people a few minutes. This one is inside of Whaley territory. Now it's squeaked out across the blue line, but greeted there by the Potomac Patriots. On the near side, VanSchaak clearing it out across the line. Mendoza will pop it right back in. Ketzenberger back there to set it up for Zack. There's Brendan Zack from Sarver, Pennsylvania. On the near side, Grayson Rooney will take it along in the neutral zone and tap it right back in, and Zack will have it yet again, and this time he'll send it out of play. 4:48 left here in the first. Trivia question: how many women have their name on the Stanley Cup? Of how many total names did you say, Schrems? 1,100 and what now?
1,134 names on the cup.
1,134.
Plus or minus 2. How many of them are women?
All right.
So you're going to have to dig into your deep bag of owners and co-owners to figure out the answer.
Ah, yes.
I'm sure everybody has that list lying around somewhere, maybe on the fridge.
There's some staff, too. You know, they include,
Possibly,
they
yeah.
include some staff. Physical trainers and what have you. Physical therapists. And here's Lainesse, 2-on-0. Nice poke away there. Oh, man. Great work there. Good read by Dustin Moyer. Sticked off over to the far corner. Lainesse with it now. Far circle. Curls to the slot. Takes a shot right into the logo. And held on to in the breadbasket of Dustin Moyer. Patriots Hockey is powered by Reebok. Visit ReebokHockey.com to check out the gear, or you can check it out here at the Prince William Ice Center, 5180 Dale Boulevard in Woodbridge, Virginia. Along the near side, it's Manny Mancha. Across the Whaler line, winds up, takes a shot, and off the ankle there of Helgamo. Over the far half boards, cleared up to the blue line, not out, punched back in there by Anderson. Along the far half boards, Melise trying to work for it, along with Heidt, but it's taken Lainesse trying to move it past Devin Melise. Melise gets upended there, and it'll be cleared out by the Whalers, but Anderson will tap it right back in. Melise will tag right up there on a delayed offside. Some changes happening behind the scenes. Now the Whalers will break it out through center. No, they're going to have it turned over here. Little work at the blue line by Turchenik. Trying to clear it in Mancha, but he hits Olbing in the process. Tal Finberg trying to kick it through. But it'll be turned over. Turchenik across the line. Turchenik dropped off there. Fed towards the front and tried to hit a breaking Olbing who's crashing towards the net. And that's cleared over to the near corner. Swept up, not out. And his glove down and controlled there by Dominic Moore, who will lead the rush. And he turns it over. He has his pocket picked there by Olbing. Thor will come across the line. Trying to drop it up there for Walsh, but he's also preoccupied there with Dominic Moore, who will take the puck himself behind the goal line. Turned over to the far corner. Turchenik looking for options here. He's 1-on-3 right now down low. He tried to stuff it towards the front. Walsh fed to the front with a backhand shot, and it goes right over the glove and wide of the net there, and we'll have a stoppage with 3:03. Face-off will come up to the left. Something about shooting on their own goalie. Interesting. Rod Taylor is a little fired up right now. Face-off to the left of Ketzenberger. One off over to the half boards. Patriots controlling it down low. Zack McDaniel fed towards the front. Oh, that one almost beat him. Far post. It rolled past him. Just a little wide. Sent down for Turchenik. Turchenik feeds it up top. Here's McDaniel. Pulls the trigger. And it was slowed up there by the stick of a Whaler player as it skittered on to Ketzenberger, who holds on easily with no rebound coming. Well, happy holidays to everybody out there. Hope everyone's having a great holiday season. I know it doesn't really feel like the holidays, given that it was 74 degrees yesterday here in Woodbridge, Virginia. Unseasonably warm, thanks to El Nino. Face off over to the left. Zack will use the high glass up to the blue line, not out. Regardless, happy holidays, everybody. Kaufman trying to put it ahead here for Kassab. Kassab finds it. He gets control of it, takes a shot in the pad. Saved there by Ketzenberger. Rebound kicked well wide over to the far half boards. And the Whalers will clear it out. All the way down to the Patriots zone. Rooney Being chased here by Gerson. He'll try to lead him off stride, but no. Gerson will force him to make a move over to the far corner. Pass back behind the cage. Gerson was back there, tied up with Rooney. Now we got some pushing and shoving. And I think we're getting some penalties here. Robichaud is pointing to... No, he's going to say the faceoff's going to go outside.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no penalties. Interesting.
Oh.
I know. Your score sheet looks so lonely. Only one line filled out.
That's a beautiful thing.
I think the puck may have slightly gone out of play, so they were just going to call it outside. The Patriots Lounge is not open there, Shremsy. I'm sorry. Oh, it's a Wild Wings ad. We're advocating for drinking this early in the morning? Really?
What's that you say?
Buffalo Wild Wings ad this early in the morning?
I
Really?
mean, hey, they have Mountain Dew infused wings now, and well, we all know how I wake up. So
Oh my goodness, really?
yeah, Mountain Dew
Caffeinated wings.
infused wings. I've yet to try them, but I want to.
My heart just stopped. 1:45 left here in the first. 1-0 Hampton Roads.
Call the game. Can I do it? If you have to be resuscitated by Phil, can I call the game?
Here's a turnaround shot and a block there by McDaniel. The rebound attempt there. Another block up front. And Bochert desperately trying to get a shot on goal. His two attempts there were foiled by the defense up front. Sawicki back at his own blue line. Trying to push it through for VanSchaak. They're going to rule that McDaniel could have played it, so no icing here.
You're seeing a lot more bunch puck on this ice surface as opposed to over on the Olympic side, and it's very noticeable, especially when you spend all season over there. Also, the amount of block shots that the Patriots have had in this game so far is pretty staggering. I wish we had that stat, but fortunately we don't.
The Corsi numbers would be quite interesting on this one as this puck rolls off the back of the net. Certainly the shots attempted, the shots that get through, and the block shots, that combination, I think the Whalers are definitely owning it here. Katzenberger making the glove save, scooping it up here on the wide-angle shot from Zack McDaniel with 49 ticks left here in the first. Our trivia question. Oh, we have a penalty coming up. I kind of missed that one. Lainesse is going to the box for a slash. It's a cross-ice feed power play. Okie dokie. Didn't exactly see the arm up on that one. Robichaud's going to fill in that score sheet there for you on one line there, Johnny.
Oh, no.
It begins. Where's Harrington? He's got the next game, right? Oh, and Dimizio looking for two here. Comes in on his backhand. He scores. Moyer came out to challenge. A little miscommunication here as Dimizio gets his second of the game, third of the weekend. It's a shorthanded goal.
Yeah, serious miscommunication there. It looked like from our angle down here, it's tough to see, but Moyer went out to play it, and there was just a lot of chit-chat back and forth, but not the way you wanted to start this man advantage. Not one bit.
Face off at Sunrise, 2-0 Whalers.
It looks like someone lost a piece of the helmet. They're delaying for that. I think it's an earpiece fell out.
Interesting.
It's usually referees' discretion on how much they care about the equipment. Some care far more than others.
And we'll get the call here on the goal. So Dimizio combining with Brock again. Here's a chance with a point shot. Scores! Merry Christmas, you filthy animal! They get on the board on a power play goal, a cross-ice feed power play.
How you respond, Stearns? Beautiful cycle, and we were talking to Coach a couple weeks ago about this power play. Quick shot, cycle the puck around, get it done fast, and that's exactly what they did there. Beat Katzenberger, a nice response to that shorthanded mishap.
Liam Walsh rifling it from the point. May have deflected up front. 19.8 left here in the first. They get on the board on a cross-ice feed power play goal. Perfect response. Finally, we saw a goal this weekend from the elite. They got to do more than just that, by the way, but Who am I to say? It's a turnaround feed to the front, the shot, and they score with 4.2 seconds left. Hampton Roads responds immediately to get their 2-goal lead back. Down low, just tracking that puck that just floated its way over to the near post. Nobody knew where it was except one man. One man who got that goal. I believe it was VanSchaak, if I saw that correctly. We'll get the official call from the public address. A lot of conversations being had here by Robichaud and the Whaler bench for whatever reason. Not sure what this delay is for. Johnny, can you take that penalty off the clock? Thank you.
I like to leave them in memoriam.
Yeah, well, it's confusing as heck. All right, let's see. What's the call? Oh, Robichaud, I don't know what that delay was about here. I think that maybe has been the cause of some confusion.
That's Turchenik from Walsh at 19 seconds. Across the outer play goal. Hampton with the goal scored by number 11, VanSchaak. Assisted by number 9, Gerson. At number 27, Bochert. That's VanSchaak from Gerson and Bochert at 4 seconds.
As I suspected, it was VanSchaak that had that goal, but Turchenik had the redirect from the Walsh point shot. 3-1 is your score going to the dressing room. We have the Nick Levesque fan club.
How about that turn of events, though, to end that period? We had goals at 39, 19, and 4 seconds.
You know, it got really conservative there after the Whalers put up the 1 early on at 15-11. And then it just kind of, it got, blown wide open there within the last minute. Incredible. Well, let's take it into an intermission here. Let's collect our thoughts. We'll come back with Johnny with a scorekeeper's update here in a moment's time. We'll be right back in a few moments. Stay tuned. Here on the feed and Cross Ice Feed with Fast Hockey. All right, here's Johnny with our scorekeeper's update. John, what you got for us?
Well, I didn't think I was going to have much for you. Just that goal at 15-11 scored by Jason Dimizio with the assist by Brock and Hearon. But things got pretty quick there in the last minute of the first period. We had Moyer come out to try and play the puck, did not get there in time, and he certainly would pay for his misgivings. That quick shot made by Dimizio with the assist from Brock once again. But the Patriots came and answered right back. That was the real concern. Would the Patriots just fold on that big mistake? They didn't. But they weren't allowed to enjoy that for too long because the Whalers came back and scored with just 4 seconds left. A goal by Luke VanSchaak with the assist to Gerson and Bochert. We go with Bochert or Bochert?
Bochert.
Bochert?
Yep.
I went with the French for the introduction, so oh well. I mean, the Patriots look pretty conservative, but they are getting the shot blocks. They are getting making a lot more traffic in front. I think this size rink is a lot better for them, which is why they've seen a lot more success on the road. That switch to an Olympic rink just has not been fortuitous to them on home ice. It's unfortunate to say the least, and I think the Patriots should probably play on this side a lot more often.
Yeah, I mean, they look like they're a little bit more comfortable to make plays just because, you don't
have as far to go.
The amount of odd man rushes, if you look at the numbers, by the numbers, with the odd man rushes coming back the other way, there are still some, but not as many as what you would normally see in wide open ice, because your errant passes are more dangerous for the other team's opportunities to occur if you have that open ice for them to catch you in.
Yeah, I mean, the width to cover is a whole lot different. You have a lot less to worry about. You can focus on your lane because it's a whole lot smaller, and it's working out. I think this should be, if it weren't for the locker rooms being set up over there, I get the feeling that this change probably would have happened a lot earlier.
Yeah.
Had it not been for a clerical error, we wouldn't be here right now. But it is what it is.
It's a lot more of a featuring kind of environment where you can feature your team over on an Olympic-sized sheet of ice.
Yeah, there's bigger bleachers. There's more room to spread out for fans and whatnot. The more windows to watch from the warmth of the lobby, etc. No, I get it. I just wish the ice surface size was NHL.
Yeah. So talk a little bit about Dustin Moyer. I mean, his decision to come out and play on that one. Boy, that was just all sorts of crazy on that. I believe it was the second goal where he came out.
It was a poor decision to make. Certainly one I'm sure he wants back. Certainly one he realized the folly of quickly because he stopped it. Probably his best opportunity would have been to go for it still and dive at it and just get it out of the way. But at that point, if it doesn't work, if you miss, you have no chance to get back. He bailed on it, just he didn't bail on it quick enough. And he paid for it. But the Patriots have, scored right thereafter to try and erase that one. So it's all about how do you respond to a situation like that. So far, so good, but they are still down 2 on the scoreboard.
To make one adjustment, what is the one adjustment that they need to make in their game? Given the fact that, yes, they're on a different sheet of ice. Yes, that last second goal, where 4 seconds left, it's kind of a momentum killer after they just scored. What is the one thing that they have to adjust going into this period of all things?
I think they need to adjust the defense and how quickly they're pinching in, take more shots from up top, make those rebounds happen down low, just like they would on the power play. Take the time to set up, and that starts with the defense.
All right, thanks, John. We'll catch up with you real soon here.
Thanks, Dave.
Welcome back. Sorry about the... Follow the play, please. Here we go. We're back into it. Sorry about that, everybody. We're waiting on our camera guy to get back here with a card from the team, and that's right in on goal, 13 seconds in. Oh, my God, that was last minute.
How much did we miss? Like 0.3 of a second? What are you apologizing for?
13 seconds. We didn't,
oh, no.
We didn't lead into the period at all. Yeah, my goodness.
Do we ever really lead into the period?
This JV stuff's got to stop. Face off over to the left. One back for Rooney. Rooney will take it here. Patriots down 3-1. If he didn't. No! Oh, wow. Look out there, Rod Taylor. Oh, was he a goalie? He made the save. Face off to the right of Dustin Moyer. You can stop the ad anytime you want now. Here comes Heidt. Heidt across the line. Heidt trying to take a shot. He gets roped down. We're going to have ourselves a cross-ice feed power play. 19:28 left here in a second. Let's start this one on the right foot, shall we? Let's go ahead and regain our composure.
How things unfolded the last time with a quick shorthanded goal for the Hampton Roads Whalers. So we know, we saw glimpses of the new and improved Patriot power play here in the the first period, so we're going to see what they can actually do here. Try and make quick work of these Hampton Roads Whalers, get back within 1.
Face off to the right. Ketzenberger. One back by the Patriots. Gerson getting charged with the call there. Muradov. Down over to the far circle with a shot there. Does not make his way through traffic. Liam Walsh tried to pull the trigger there. Got blocked. Kept in there, Macha. Far point, switching places here. Down over the half boards. Macha down low. Finds Melise. Melise behind the cage. Finds it over for Muradov. And Muradov's pass got blocked there and a swing around and sent down the length of the ice. Here we go. Up along the near blue line. At center red. Muradov across the line. Muradov going to send it up top to the blue line. Kept in there nicely by Rooney. Far circle. Back over to the near side for Rooney. Having trouble handling that pass. And it's turned over. Billy Brock will try to push his way through here on a shorthanded try. Brock has got more breaking towards the net. Brock takes a shot off the mask there of Moyer. Mancha setting the pass up there for Rooney. Dropped off. Nice breakout here. It's Walsh across the line. Walsh takes his shot pad. Saved the rebound. And it's sticked away and sent out of play. A great rush there, but a better save by Ketzenberger. .47 seconds left on the man advantage. The cross-ice feed power play, 18-15 left here in the second period. This elite contest between Hampton Roads Whalers and Potomac Patriots. Right off the draw, McDaniel with it now. And it's bouncing around there. Nobody's got a clean handle of it right now. Now they pinch back behind the goal line, trying to split away with it is Tim Olbing. Olbing be tied up there with Hearon. Up top, the puck floats its way on for McDaniel with a pass to Turchenik. Turchenik lines up, takes a shot. Wow, what a laser shot. Missing the net, though, and the net will get knocked off as Ketzenberger was sprawling.
So after tossing that puck to the linesman, I realized there are no screens on the lights here.
Nope.
And if a puck were to hit it, it would shatter them all and rain glass down upon all of us. And then they'd have to stop the game and clean it up because that's dangerous. I don't know how they'd clean that up either. You can't put that glass in a Zamboni.
You're such a worry wart down there, John.
I nearly knocked it out with the puck. It could happen.
In my day, we played barefoot with glass on the ice. That's how we do things back then.
Back behind it goes for Olbing behind the cage. Olbing, far corner, looking towards the front. He tries to find Turchenik. It goes out of his reach. Kept in there, though. Kassab up top. McDaniel putting it down over the far corner. Pass. It's just a little out of the reach there. McDaniel doing some nice work there to keep it in. But a second effort there by the Whalers gets it out, and that'll do it. Cross-ice feed power play has ended. Patriots not hooking up here for anything on the man advantage, and this one's far enough for icing. Turchenik will be there first. 17-16 left here in the second. 3-1 Hampton Roads. How about that answer? I'm going to say it was 4. For the Spine and Joint Institute trivia question.
You want your update? 1,134 names on the Stanley Cup. How many of them are women? What's your guess?
I'd say 4.
Aha, you are undercutting our representatives on the Stanley Cup here, Stearns. The number is 12.
Wow.
There are 12. Many co-owners, names that you would not know that rarely come up during conversation during hockey games. A lot of co-owners.
Very interesting. This one sent up along the high glass and out. And Logan Holtz going toe-to-toe with Gerson. Gerson's got Perkowski going towards the net. Wow. Almost put in a Ludman on his own goal. Try to clear this one up. Ludman's going to try to make up for it here as he goes across the blue line of the Whalers zone, trying to get a pass across for Lima Muradov. A backhand feed to the front by freshman, saved there by Ketzenberger. Far half boards, Ludman pitching it in over to the far corner. You okay there? Do you need a lozenger? And down over to the half boards it goes. Whalers clearing up to the blue line. Not out. VanSchaak on his first attempt. He'll try to go second attempt. He'll give it over for Zack to do it along the near side to an open wing. Deflected in there by Bochert. No icing. Moyer behind the cage. Gets bumped into there by Bochert. Up along the half board. Zack couldn't keep it in. They're going to come on here. 3-on-1. Freshman across the line. Near circle. Winds up. Takes a shot. And Ketzenberger got a piece of that one. Rebound picked up by Anderson. Far blue line. Anderson takes the shot. He goes wide over to the near side. Rooney. And Patriots making some changes. Freshman had a toe on the ice. They got away with it. Too many men it would have been. There's a shot right off by Anderson. Working along the far side. Patriots finishing up on some changes here. 3-on-2 back the other way for the Whalers. And VanSchaak had an intended recipient for that pass. No longer in that vicinity for it. And the Patriots will scoop it up along over the far half boards. Turchenik will get there to address it. They'll have the puck onto the tape there for Mancha. Mancha trying to play it through. Nicely done here. Trying to strip it back, though, from Gerson. Gerson got a stick in there in the nick of time. Mancha gets it back, though. He takes a shot. It deflects out of play into the protective netting. Face-off will be to the left of Ketzenberger. So your Spine and Joint Institute trivia question. Answer was 12 women on the Stanley Cup. Just in case the bus driver asks. Face-off to the left of Ketzenberger. Turchenik will take it against Brock. He'll win it back. Ludman along the far half boards. Ludman trying to play it along the far post there, trying to squeeze it through somewhere, trying to find an opening. And it'll be cleared out by the Whalers. Billy Brock will chase it down. Moyer waiting for it in the corner. And Moyer way out of his net there, having to retreat back, and he scoops it up there as Lainesse was trying to make something happen there with 15-12 left here in the second. Still 3-1 Hampton. Brock will take the face-off again against Turchenik. Turchenik will win it. Lainesse, though, will come in there and finish it up with the Whalers. Controlling it back along over to the near corner, and it's turned over. Olbing saucers this one out. A couple of deflections here. And O'Connor trying to get back. Walsh takes down O'Connor. The puck's still loose there, and it'll be scooped up by O'Kane, and the net is off. And we'll have a stoppage with 14:54 left here in the second.
Certainly an interesting series of events there. I'm surprised there was no call involved on trying to get around that Whalers player. The Whaler, a bit of an interference, a little bit of a hook going the other way, and I guess the referee just decided letting them play.
Rooney taking the shot towards the net. The rebound will be scooped up and tossed out. In the neutral zone, Brock will pick it up. He'll come across the Patriots line. He's got one towards the net. The shot, they score! Billy Brock setting it up down low. It's 4-1. Who was that masked man down there? Was that Dimizio for the hat trick? I was more focused on Brock, what he was doing, and I think it was a Dimizio hat trick. They're collecting the puck up. It'll be Brock giving it to his line mate there. Can you confirm it? Yeah? No? All right, whatever. Do whatever you're going to do.
I'm sorry, Dave. I turned off so I can hear the referee.
Cool. Was it a Dimizio hat trick?
Yes.
All right, there you go. That's all I was asking. Dimizio for Brock and Seamus O'Kane. Your scorers on that one. Dimizio picking up the hat trick this morning. So he's up into the double digits on the goal category. Or he's getting there, I beg your pardon. It'll be 4 goals on a weekend, making it a total of 8. At 15 points down the season. Barring any assists on any other goals, but now it was Perkowski beating out a check from Grayson Rooney there. The puck goes deep. We have a call coming up for a trip and some colorful language being tossed out here.
Yeah, you should hear it down here.
Well, that's the disadvantage of having the the NHL side today. So you can hear everything here on the feed. So it's an All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater penalty kill.
I would say you say disadvantage, I say awesome.
Okay.
The comments of players are not necessarily the opinions of those of Cross Ice Feed and its affiliates.
You're right. Truer words have never been spoken. Hearon having trouble with it here in the neutral zone. (4-1) right now, and Hampton Roads looking to pot another one here to make it 5-1. Because why not? Want to follow your Patriots? Check them out on Twitter. The Twitter machine at Potomac Patriots. Tweet your support using the hashtag PPATS and see all the latest Patriots news on the new PotomacPatriots.net. So we're going to have the face-off up here to the right of Katzenberger here on the penalty kill. Ludman, Freshman, Lanahan, and Hulse. Some reminded last night Lanahan actually had a couple of good shorthanded opportunities there. He was the forechecker that was tasked with doing a lot of the work. Are they going to take back his puck because they ran out? Sorry, Dimizio, we're going to take back your game puck on the hat trick. We ran out of biscuits. Kidding.
Inside his head a little bit and got to play mind games, you know?
Yeah.
We have 4 left after this
Four
one.
left. Here's a breakaway. Lainesse in on Moyer. Takes a shot. Great save there by Moyer. Stayed with them the whole way. The two Stevenson University commits going toe-to-toe. Moyer standing tall. Here's Lainesse into the slot. Trying to put it over to the near circle there for Bochert. Bochert didn't take it down there by Ludman. 1 minute and 10 seconds to kill on Rooney's penalty. Gerson behind the line for Bochert. Trying to take a shot. Trying to stuff it short side. And gets kicked away. Over the far corner goes Gerson. The half-boards trying to get control of it there, but it's swept out by freshman. Looks like the second penalty kill unit will come out now. Now Gerson taking the pass, sending it up there for Bochert. Couldn't handle the pass cleanly there. Holtz got a stick in there in time before Bochert was able to pull the trigger. Far corner it goes. Puck working its way towards the net there. And it's finally swept up and set down the length of the ice by Kyle Heidt. Over the near corner, it's VanSchaak. And Kassab doing some work. Anderson in there to support. Killing some more time here with 20 seconds left to kill. Nice work here by the Patriots. Here's Kassab. Kassab takes the shot. The rebound. They score! Yes, serious Clark. They get a shorthanded goal.
Right back at him. Stearns making the most of the opportunity that you have. A huge, huge goal here for the Potomac Patriots. Short-handed nonetheless. And it gets him right back in this game. 11:49 left to go here in the second period. Down by 2. And we are another puck. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. There you go. Use your softball arm there. 11:49 left here in a second. And suddenly it's silent.
I'm paranoid to take out the light now.
Oh my goodness. You're
I
paranoid
keep
about
looking
a lot
at
of
it.
things. The government's not reading your email. Stop with the paranoia. Over the near side.
You would say that. You work for them.
For who?
Them.
I don't work for anybody.
Them.
Make the call. There's another shorthanded try with Kassab. Zack will pick it up at the red line, and we're back to even strength. 11.5 left here in a second. 4-2 Whalers. Patriots trying to work their way back into this one. Up top to the point. There's a call.
Scored by number 8, Kyle Heidt. Assisted by number 58, Matt Axel. And number 9, Aaron Anderson. That's Heidt from Kassab and Anderson at 11:49. A short-handed goal.
And Ludman being chased down here, and he gets chopped at. I think he may have fallen on his own. Not sure if that was a result of a trip or not, but regardless, we have ourselves a cross-ice feed power play coming up here.
You can take him right now. Keep this momentum flowing into this power play. Try and get your second power play tally of the game.
Why is he opening that door?
I don't know. We're good.
Scaring me here. Thinking I got something wrong.
Pat's operating at about 18% on the man advantage this season. Not too shabby. Almost near industry standard of the 80-20.
Having a conversation here with John Valancourt as Robichaud, trying to figure out what's going on. Everything okay? Hello? Hello from the other side? Here's a call. Can't give them another opportunity on the shorthanded try here. The Whalers have proven to be dangerous when they're shorthanded. Muradov not skating for it here. Gerson will have it, and it's sent towards the net, and Bochert actually got a shot on there on the Moyer. And now back across the line, it's Walsh. Walsh got a stick tied up there. Puck up at the blue line. Rooney will keep it in. And it'll be cleared down the length of the ice. Back for Moyer. And it's a shorthanded 2-on-1. Brock setting up for Gerson on his backhand. The puck sticked away there by Moyer. I believe he got a piece of it. Halfway through the second period, 4-2 Hampton in this USPHL Elite Tilt. Game 2 of 2, and this one cleared all the way down by the Whalers. Back into their own zone. It's Travis Volmer that's going to track it down to the far corner. Over to the near side it goes for Zack. Zack putting it onto the tape here for Dimizio. Breakaway for Brock, shorthanded. In on goal. What a great save there by Moyer.
They're hanging Moyer out to dry on this one. Too many odd man rushes and breakaways and an offsides.
Even better. 34 seconds left on the cross-ice feed power play. 9:27 left here in a second. 20-20 on the shots. Fans, are you nagged by that old sports injury? You want to feel better today and get back into the game? You need Mid-County Physical Therapy. Their hands-on techniques, programs, and equipment promote faster recovery and full return to peak performance. Call 703-763-3922 or visit midcountypt.com for more information. Located here in Woodbridge, Virginia. Backhanded in, Liam Walsh sending around the horn over to the near corner, but it'll be picked up there by Zack, and Zack will find it up to the blue line. Not out, kept in there by Mancha. He got a stick on it, and he'll slap it down for Logan Hulse, who's trapped, or I beg your pardon, Devin Melise, who's trapped up by Volmer behind the goal line, but Mancha will peel away with it here. Stang with it here. Back down low for Melise. Melise gets it up top to Rooney, and the pass bounces over the stick of Rooney. 10 seconds left on the man advantage. Melise across the line there for Mancha. Mancha winds up, takes a shot. Ketzenberger to save the rebound. It'll be cleared away over to the far corner as Mancha will try to get a hold of it here. On the half-boards, we're back to even strength with 8:50 left here in the second. 4-2 Hampton Roads. And it's going to be taken away here by John Horn. Horn across the line. He's got a break if he can cut his way in here. And it's slapped away nicely there. Nice work on the back check. And this one steered towards the front of the net. Dimizio looking to cushion that hat trick he already has here. He's got 3 of the 4 Hampton Roads goals. Wow, and some language being thrown around here. You can hear everything here. Maybe we should do the X-rated broadcast. You can hear what the players are saying.
R-rated.
R-rated. Well,
That's better.
Yeah, it does fit.
Someone went a bit extreme there.
It's too cold for that.
Fine,
I'd be
Z-rated.
happy with PG-13.
Z-rated, right? No, yeah, PG-13.
I would say we need some parental guidance for watching us.
Always.
Mostly from explaining the references, because all of them are from the past 40 years or so.
8:08 drums left here in a second. 4-2 Hampton Roads. To the left here we'll go with Dustin Moyer. Perkowski. Wow, I guess Muradov's going to get tossed from that one. Regardless, Patriots win the faceoff. Anderson scooping it over to the far half boards. Swickler coming in from the point there to keep it active for the Whalers inside the offensive zone, but it's stolen away here by Olbing. A hit there from Perkowski forces a turnover. Hearon up top near blue line. Sent around over to the far side, over to the half boards, and Mancha will track it down here. The pass ahead for Olbing. Oh, he gets crushed there by Hearon. Oh, wow. He got upended big time. And through center goes Horn. Will find it. Center red, and he'll dump it in, and Rooney tried to deliver a hit, and some comic relief here for the USP3 guys that are waiting for their contest on the other side. They got a good chuckle out of that one. 7:25 left here in a second. By the USP3 guys, I meant the Whalers, not our guys. There's a chance sent over for freshman, but it'll be swallowed up there by JT Ketzenberger. 7:14 left here in a second. Patriots down by a pair. Glory Days Grill, the official food of hometown sports. With a casual dining, family-friendly sports restaurant with an abundance of TVs in every location and private speakers on every table. Visit your local Glory Days Grill today. Got one over in Potomac Mills. Oh, a little jumpy there.
It's faking this all out here.
No, I haven't got faked out. Kaufman up top, Ludman. Sent around, back over to the near corner. Goes. Whalers looking up ice here. Well, the half boards is trapped up there. O'Kane going over to the opposite side here. Trying to get in the way of that one was freshman. I don't know if he intentionally let that one go by. McDaniel cutting off Gerson into the boards. He goes. Ludman in there to steer the puck over to the far half boards. And out to open ice. We're going to have a delayed call coming up here. I believe VanSchaak's going to get tagged for that, and it's an offside. But we're going to go back on the cross-ice feed power play. Tripping call coming up here to the Whalers with 6:40 left here in a second.
have got to find something to build on in this period. They got 6 minutes and 40 seconds. I say you got to get at least one the next 6:40 to take something in the locker room that you can be proud of. You got to find something to build on. You got to give Moyer a little bit more help and support. The defense looks drastically different than it does from last night. It's a little bit more sloppy on the back end. Got to tighten up considerably.
Get faked out again. And it's over to the far half boards. And this one gets swallowed up by Ketzenberg. Shh. Not a word. And the face-off will be to the left of Ketzenberger. Sorry about the silence, folks. And this one goes all the way out to the neutral zone.
At 6:40 on the crossing speed power.
I think we're using the wrong voltage here on the power play. The Whalers getting a few opportunities here on the Patriots power play. Rooney to Mancha, near circle. Mancha methodically looking here. He'll find Melise up top, and the pass almost cut off there, but Rooney will still have it. Near circle. Melise behind the back pass down low for Mancha. Into the corner he goes along the half board, so he'll have to chase it down. And it's turned over, and Bochert's going to come back the other way. It's a 2-on-0 developing here if he catches up with the puck here. Trying to back check it here to block the pass. This one, the shot there goes over the net. Thankfully for that deflection. 1 minute left on the man advantage. Melise across the line, trying to get something going here. Walsh will pick it up just inside the blue line. He'll still have it here along the far end of the blue line. Down over to the corner, he turns it over, and this one shot at Coach Brazel on the bench. 5:26 left here in a second, 46 seconds left on this power play. Thank you. Up top it goes to McDaniel out the face-off win for the Patriots. 4-2 Hampton Roads right now. Patriots with a power play. Olbing getting the pass up for Kassab, far circle. McDaniel pulls the trigger. Ketzenberger the save, the rebound. They score! They want you to say grace. 5:10 left here in the second. They're within one on a cross-ice feed. Power play goal.
Grace, she died 30 years ago.
Stearns, that's exactly what you need when you have a situation like the Patriots, or you're down two. You throw as many bodies in front of the net as you can, and you find a way to get that puck past the line. Beautiful effort there by the Patriots on what was otherwise a lackluster power play chance up to that point, but they made the most of what they had in the last 30 seconds there, and it was a huge boost to this team.
All right, they close the gap within one. 5:10 left here in the third, or second, I beg your pardon. As we'll get the call from Johnny. He gets really excited about that goal. Yeah, he's shouting. Here's Perkowski on goal. Moyer makes the save. Rebound swept away.
Scored by number 8, Heidt. Assisted by number 11, Zack, McDaniel. And number 40, 10, Olbing. That's Heidt from McDaniel.
Height for McDaniel and Olbing is your call. Height getting his second of the game.
Power play helpers on the day as well. The power play's been very inconsistent, to say the least, but when you're 2 for 4 on the day, it's hard to argue that it's not working. It just needs to be a little bit cleaner, I think.
.440 left here in a second. Patriots closing the gap. They're within one. This one deflecting in by the Whalers, so no icing. And now Height will catch up with it. Fed towards the front, he had Mancha. But fortunately, the Whalers got a sticking away at that one. And now it's a drop pass behind the back there by Height. Height working with some confidence here. He's got 2 goals so far. Fed towards the front, intended for Height. And the Whalers will take it back the other way with Perkowski. Nice back check work there by Mancha. And it'll be sent in. There's 4:10 to go here in a second. Moyer back behind his cage to set it up. Radek Sawicki. There's a shot, they score! Wow! 4 minutes left here in a second. The Whalers respond immediately. This one's turning into a barn burner. So right after Kyle Heidt puts up his second goal of the game on the power play.
Every opportunity the Pats have to make the most of a situation, the response by Hampton Roads is relentless. I mean, you cannot build on something if you can't keep this momentum going for more than just 30, 40 seconds.
Gentlemen, we still have 24 minutes of hockey to play here. And there's 8 goals on the board. This is quite an interesting show. This one off the post, and it's sent behind Moyer. Scooped away by McDaniel, sent up into the neutral zone. Let's get the call.
Assisted by Gerson and Zack.
Sawicki is the goal scorer from Gerson. And from Zack. Back along we go. We continue on here in this suddenly goal-scoring fiasco. 8 goals so far in this game. It's 5-3 Hampton Roads, getting that 2-goal lead back. And VanSchaak couldn't get that pass there as Olbing will tap it in. Ketzenberger back behind. He'll set it up here for O'Connor. O'Connor yesterday got dumped into the Patriots bench by Lehman Muradov. And it's over to the far corner of the Whalers zone with 2:50 to play here in a second. O'Connor. Long distance pass, finds on to the tape there of Gerson. Dimizio is going to take it in on the offside. Patriots Hockey is proudly sponsored by the Spine and Joint Institute of Fairfax, Virginia. Doctors Felix Yeska and Maria Schaefer will assist you in your family's wellness, sports medicine, and chiropractic needs. Call 703-994-4874 or visit sjinstitute.com for more details. Face-off just outside of the Patriots zone. One back. The Patriots inside of their zone. Billy Brock will handle it off in the corner. Tried to scoop it towards the front there. Helgamo will have it at the far point. Takes his shot. Easily gloved out of the air. Nice work there. Dustin Moyer. 2:30 left here in a second.
All right, well, the official Spine and Joint Institute of Fairfax trivia question. We've had 2 shorthanded goals so far in this contest. What is the record set by what team for the most shorthanded goals in a single penalty? In a single penalty, what is the record for shorthanded goals by a team?
Tweet us your answer at Cross Ice Feed. Most shorthanded goals in a single penalty. The shot, they score at 6-3. Hampton Roads, 2:22 left here in a second. This one is definitely turning into a goal scorer's game, and I think Moyer's pulling himself out. Sean Lincoln will go in place with Dustin Moyer. Not a happy camper. Face off at center. Plenty of hockey left. Still 22 minutes to play in this game at least. We'll get the call from John.
Stern Sean Lincoln in at 0-4 on the season, 5.14 goals against average and an .868 save percentage. You know, I can't say you have Moyer is going to take all the blame for this one. His defense have kind of hung him out to dry.
Brock from Dimizio and Lainesse is the.
I'm pretty sure the Patriots actually have 2 shots on Moyer. So Olbing also had a drop pass right in front that could have been very, very bad.
Far corner, we have an injured player on the ice. McDaniel with it. Zack is the injured player. He's back on his feet here in front of the net. He is crouched over in pain. And now it's Dominic Moore taking Anderson to the outside and right in on Lincoln, and he holds on with 1:41 to play here in a second. Patriots down by 3. They were down by 3 earlier, and they caught up within 1 a few moments ago. Dustin Moyer pulling himself from the net here. I believe it was his decision to pull himself. I didn't see any indication from the bench for him to come in, as it did look like Sean Lincoln scrambled to put on his equipment there, or his helmet and whatnot. There's a point shot redirected over to the near side half boards. It's O'Kane putting it right in on Lincoln, and he'll swallow up the rebound and get yet another stoppage here and face off to his left.
Well, I guess the question is, how much can the Patriots rally in the dressing room? That's they look flat right now, and I understand with the circumstance of the game. They're still only down 3. They've been competing. They've been scoring goals. They just have to hold the defense steady.
And a turnaround shot there. Lincoln making a save. O'Kane keeping it in along the near blue line. Down into the corner it goes. Moore with a backhand pass blocked by Rooney. He's intended to go up front. Only deflecting off a helmet up the high glass. Second try here by Rooney to use the high glass, and he does so successfully, getting out just for a moment here as the Whalers will tap it right back in. Coming down to 1 minute left here in the second. 6-3 Hampton Roads in this elite contest. Using the glass now. It's sent over to the near side wall. And we're going to send it to an open wing here out of the reach of everybody, and they're going to call this one an icing against the Patriots. 52.2 says the clock.
Do you think Moyer pulled himself?
Yeah.
I thought you said that. Did he make the decision,
Yep.
or was that?
Yep. That's what I thought I saw. I didn't see anybody from the bench call him in.
Yeah, that doesn't bode well.
With who? You?
Well, just overall, I mean, it's a mentality thing of it's one thing when you're pulled, you're battling to the end. It's another thing when you pull yourself early on.
It's a turnaround shot and a save by Lincoln. I've actually seen coaches tell a goalie to get back in there.
Yeah, and there are times where that works, and I would not be that surprised if we saw him in the third.
Didn't we see that, Stearns, when we were doing UMBC?
Yep.
They were down like 14.
Oh, there's a shot to save. They score, though, on the rebound. Stuffing it home. It's Bochert. It's 7-3. Wheels are off the wagon.
Well, most famously would have to be Patrick Waugh, that just being insisted that he stay in that game against Detroit, and that's why he left the Montreal Canadiens the way he did. There's a great trivia question of who's that coach he fought against. I can't remember it off the top of my head. Not someone who went down in the annals of history as a great coach, however. I dare say that the Canadiens franchise never recovered from that, really.
Hard check delivered there, and we'll get the call here on the recent Hampton Roads tally with 15.5 seconds left here in a second.
Goals from number 27, Ryan Bochert, assisted by number 11, VanSchaak, and number 9, Gerson. That's Bochert from VanSchaak and Gerson at 24 seconds.
That's 3 helpers for Gerson here. Sent around over to the near side and out, and down the length of the ice. 10 seconds remains here. Looks like Anderson's task here is to kill a little bit of time here, so that way these guys can go into the dressing room and just kind of collect their thoughts here as they're down by 4 after 2, 7-3 in this elite contest. Stay tuned here for John's scorekeepers update in a moment. Here's Johnny with our scorekeepers update. Johnny, what you got?
Thanks, Dave. Well, a lot that period. A total of 6 goals scored, 4 of which for the Hampton Roads Whalers. Finally pulling away with now a 4-goal lead against the Potomac Patriots. Patriots hung on there for a good long time, but considering that 2 of those goals one of those goals came with the switch to Sean Lincoln, doesn't help their prospects for the third. But a number of goals by starting with 21, Jason Dimizio. 2 goals scored by my Patriots roster. Stolen here. Kyle Heidt had 2 for the Patriots.
a goal by Radek Sawicki, a goal by Billy Brock, and then finally a goal by Ryan Bochert.
There was a lot, yeah.
There's a lot of goals in that period. 20-13 the shots in favor of Hampton Roads. 6 of those 20 shots were goals. The numbers don't look good. They're not pretty numbers, Dave.
Well, John, talk a little bit about the mentality of the goaltenders. I'm going to get Brad Jones in here from the USP3 Whalers here for a quick interview. But one last thought is, from you, what is your perspective on that decision on the goaltending change, whether or not it was a bench decision or not? It looked like it was Moyer that pulled himself out.
Look, there are 2 ways to think about this, and the only one who can answer which one it is Dustin Moyer himself. And that's that I'm only hurting my team. I'm not succeeding in what I'm trying to do, and I need to be out of here to stop the bleeding. Or there's the opposite end of that spectrum where I can't do this, I need out of here, and I need out of here now. One's panicked, one is self-sacrificial. And again, only Moyer can answer which one is he. I would certainly hope that after his talk with Jimmy Howard and the commitment to Stevenson and all the good he's done, especially only letting up 2 goals last night under a flurry of shots, it would be a darn shame if it was anything other than being self-sacrificial and realizing that for the best of the team, he had to take some time off. Maybe he'll come back here in the third. It's really difficult to say. But the Patriots need to do something to get back into this contest.
All right, thanks, John. Warm up, will you?
I shall try. Thanks, Dave.
All right, welcome in Coach Brad Jones of the USP3 Hampton Roads Whalers. Jonesy, welcome into the booth here.
Thanks for having me.
So talk a little bit about the success that you guys have had on your season this year. You and I talked yesterday off camera about, some of the ups and downs that you've seen at your level, doing the Empire, now USP3 teams. What are you attributing this year's success to, since you guys, both teams, are on top of the divisions right now?
Yeah, it's been a really strong start, first half of the season, for both teams. It comes the elite team. They only had, I think, 3 or 4 returners. Moore was one of them, Tannenbaum. A lot of new guys. I think we had 13 guys that were 94s that moved on, so we kind of had to restack the deck, get hard on the recruiting trail, and we've had a lot of guys that have really stepped up and can put the puck in the net. Defense has been strong and consistent, and goaltending has been strong. Tannenbaum leads the league in wins, and Ketzenberger, moving up from the Empire team last year, hasn't lost a game all year. So that's been great to see from him, and that team continue to roll. When you look at the USP3 team, we had a young team last year. I think we had 19 rookies last year, and you see, I think we have 11 of them back, and you see them really taking off in the second season. John Monkovich, Brandon Osmondson, Kalen Bolanowski, Peyton Majette, guys like that have really taken that next step in their development, and that's what we want to see out of them. And we're excited to see what the future holds for those guys as they start to earn their opportunity with our elite team as well.
Monkovich, you got to be very pleased with his effort on your team. He crossed over into the 50-point category in 26 games now, 25 games.
Yep.
Quite incredible. Those numbers just stand out to me as he crossed into the 30-goal category as well. That is one hell of an achievement on his part. Talk a little bit about his leadership for your team.
Well, that line's been great. I don't think anyone can argue that's, with him, Osmondson and Bolanowski have been the best line in the league all year. Osmondson's a great playmaker. Bolanowski creates a lot of space for him going to the net in the dirty areas of the ice, and Mont can score. And we knew that when we recruited him, and one of his biggest challenges is learning how to play a 200-foot game, and that's one of the things he's really, really taken pride in improving his game, because he was always the kid last year that, he worked hard when he got the puck, but he didn't work hard away from the puck. And, his second season, we talk about getting that year under their belt, and we expect those guys to really take off in their second year, and they've really done so.
Before I get into the details of last night's contest, which I don't know if we really want to talk about, it was really a spectacle to behold, not in a positive way for sure, but talk a little bit about the depth in goaltending across the organization here. We noticed the names like Ketzenberger and Alvarado, but you also have Hawks in here, which is a real standout guy. Tannenbaum and Ketzenberger and Alvarado, really the names that we're all familiar with. But Hawks had a fantastic showing last night. Talk a little bit about the guys that are coming up the rear here to work their way up into the upper echelons of your goaltending.
You know, all three of them are really pushing each other. Alvy's in his third year now, and this has really been the first year he's really taken over that number one starter's job. He's, I think, third in the league in wins. All three goaltenders for us, they're top 5 in the league, whether it's wins, goals against, save percentage, shutouts. And they're really pushing each other, which puts the pressure on the guys up on the elite team. Trevor Hawks, I know he had a 1.8 goals against. Got better after last night's game. His save percentage has been tremendous. Up until Sunday, Jeremy Kirik hadn't lost a game all year. That was his first loss up in Atlanta. The team didn't play very well in front of him, but he was 6-0 going into that weekend. And Zack's been a rock for us as a starter, showing that veteran leadership, and a lot of credit to our D-core as well, playing in front of them. A couple veterans there playing really well, giving the goalies good clear lanes. And when we do make mistakes, all three of them can be counted on to step up and make the big save.
Looks like he got underneath their skin last night here, and what turned into a bit of a 3-ring circus. Talk a little bit about how your guys responded in those situations here. Obviously you looked at the Patriots and thought they were missing a few guys, but in fact they weren't. I mean, a little bit of a short bench. How do you guys corral around what happened last night, moving into today's game, which will also be on an NHL-sized rink instead of the Olympic rink you guys are probably planning on playing?
Our guys came in. We had an 11-game win streak snapped up in Boston at the Islanders Showcase, and then we went to a 4-game streak, took into Atlanta, got snapped on Sunday, and the guys weren't happy with their effort. And they really came out in the first 2 periods and played great yesterday. Through a lot of the chippiness, a lot of dirty stuff behind the play that wasn't kept under control, which I think led a lot to the third period. And my message in the locker room last night after the game, it's going to be the same thing before the game. We got to keep our composure, keep our focus. Both teams. I mean, there's 2 big showcases coming up in Palm Beach and Marlboro. A lot of exposure. Mm-hmm. You don't need guys hurt. You don't need guys suspended. For us, it's important. We don't have anything to prove playing a team that's, 11th place, probably not going to make the playoffs. They got to come out, play our game, play hard, play smart, but show that mental toughness as well. All
right, well, thanks for joining us here, and good luck in the second game here today, and congrats on a great season so far.
Thanks for having me.
All right, it's Coach Brad Jones of the USP3 Hampton Roads Whalers. Welcome back to the Prince William Ice Center here in Woodbridge, Virginia. Getting set for the third period between the USPHL Elite Hampton Roads Whalers and the Potomac Patriots. Number 1 team in the Elite South. Really making a statement here as to why they're number 1, as they're in the lead 7-3. Patriots were within 1 at 4-3, but 3 unanswered goals. I'll see if they can answer back. Hopefully with a sound effort here as the faceoff's won over to the near side of the neutral zone. It's Bochert clearing it in there, but it doesn't go very deep as Lubman will have it going D to D, and he can't control this one. Right in on goal. And to save the rebound, the net is off, and the whistle will finally come. Sean Lincoln is in net still. John's prediction of having Moyer in there did not really work out there. Thought we were going to see him to start the third, but I guess we're going to keep the Lincoln train rolling.
Yeah, Lincoln has made some pretty tough saves since he's been in there in his relief effort so far. So no easy task to just step in here. They're going to keep coming at him.
And shot from Gerson did not make its way through. He missed it, and it'll be cleared out by the Patriots back to the Whaler line. Whalers being pressured in here. The puck goes airborne all over to the near side blue line. Puck left there at the top of the slot, kept in there by the Patriots. And then a shot from Olbing. Beg your pardon. The puck bounced over his stick. Back for Lincoln. He'll try to guide this one over to the near side. As Ludman. Up at the top of the slot there, trying to clear it out. Kept in there by Gerson. Gerson trying to take a shot here. Now it's just outside the blue line. Volmert will pull the trigger and shoot it right back in. Patriots deep inside their own zone, trying to set up a breakout. Trying to run their routes here as they come over to the near side. It's onto the tape of Walsh. Walsh setting it up for freshman across the line. Freshman winds up, takes a shot, and that one deflects out of play. We're going to stop it with 18:54 left here in the third. 7-3 Hampton.
Making my official public answer to the Spine and Joint Institute trivia question. I'm going with the 4 shorthanded goals in a single penalty by the Boston Bruins. I couldn't even tell you when, but that's my guess.
I'm going to go with the Flyers. 3.
The answer is 3 by the Boston Bruins. They did it in 09-10 against Carolina. I'm impressed, Shrems.
I said 3, and I said the Flyers, so we can split the difference.
So
here,
we'll split the difference on that one. 3 in 1 penalty. Can you imagine? 3 shorthanded goals.
The odds of me getting the team correct, though, was far greater than you just saying Flyers. So
here's a chance, and I go. Perkowski shoots, he scores. Getting Lincoln 5-hole. It's 8-3. It's a runaway train. 18:26 left here in the third. Plenty of hockey left. And that's why John is terrible.
That was cleverly timed.
I watched you.
Well, I knew you wouldn't have the ability to say all the things that are terrible with me in that time, so I feel safe.
It just took one sentence to sum it all up.
I don't think it could be done.
Ooh, and a hard check there by Perkowski on Lanahan, and apparently the Whalers bench like that.
Unassisted. Perkowski unassisted at 18:26.
Perkowski unassisted is the call on the goal with 18 minutes even left here in the third. Don't forget, USP3 action on the other side. Immediately to follow this one, coming up here on the 11:20. Or on the clock here. That one's scheduled to start. I believe it. Didn't it say 11:40? Yeah, we're really running behind here today, aren't we? Yeah. Up top it goes. Face off one to the Patriots. Ludman looking for a lane, but he'll send the pass down low over to the near corner. And Lanahan trying to track it down here. And the Whalers will steal it away. 17:45 left here in the third. Muradov trying to work his way through 3 Whalers, but not happening there. Nice turnover here to Turchenik. Turchenik across the Whaler line. He gets held up a little bit. Backhands toward the front, trying to find Muradov. It's taken the other direction by Sawicki. At the red line, pass on ahead now for Moore. Dominic Moore to Sawicki with a shot. Who would have saved there? I believe he got a piece of it. John Lincoln. On the near post it goes, and the net is knocked off by a centimeter, and we'll have a stoppage. 17:10 left here in the third. 8-3 Hampton Roads.
Well, there's plenty of time left in this game, Dave. Plenty of time left in this game.
17 minutes and 10 seconds.
That's plenty of time left here in this game. What you do with it is up to you.
Up along now, Turchenik, in alone on a breakaway on Ketzenberger, comes and takes a shot, and he didn't get a chance to pull a move there. All he had time for was a shot. It was 2 feet in front of Ketzenberger by the time he got there. 17 minutes left.
Yeah, he ran out of real estate rather quickly on that one. The goalie certainly didn't bite, and Turchenik didn't have time for a move thereafter. Certainly didn't want to make the first move on that, and well, he got it up into the breadbasket. At least got the face-off, and hey, you never know. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
New York Lottery. Hey, you never know.
From The Office?
Well, yes, but he was quoting Wayne Gretzky. Actually, he quoted Wayne Gretzky, and then he quoted himself quoting Wayne Gretzky.
This one will be charged in icing. I actually think Hampton won the race. But regardless, face-off will come all the way down into the Whalers zone. Potomac Patriots Hockey is proudly sponsored by Bill Hutzler and Pat Inslee and the Prince William Ice Center. Visit pwice.com for information on skating lessons, public skate schedules, adult hockey, and much more. That's pwice.com, 5180 Dale Boulevard in Woodbridge, Virginia. Ludman didn't get a hold of it there. Helgamo will have it, though. He'll backhand it up to the blue line into the Patriots zone, but Patriots will break it back the other way. Along the near side, it's Walsh getting checked into the boards. And Olbing couldn't get a hold of it there. It goes along the half boards and all the way out. Turchenik will have to chase it down here. Over the near side he goes to Anderson. Anderson working away from one check over for Ludman. Far half boards in his own zone with a pass to neutral for Olbing. Walsh back to Olbing. Oh, he gets crushed by Lainesse. Wow. Keep the head up. Woo. Didn't see that one coming.
That's the second time that Olbing's been popped in that fashion this game. He's a marked man out there.
Turchenik now with it. Trying to work his way around one, trying to work his way around two. But it was turned over to Dimizio, who has a hat trick in this one. Up long over to the far corner, fed towards the front, out of the reach of everybody. The Whalers will clear down the length of the ice. 15:40 left here in the third. 8-3, Hampton Roads Whaler in this elite contest. Freshman trying to poke it up for Anderson. He does so successfully. Anderson trying to clear it in deep, but it was caught up there by Billy Brock. Face-off will be to the right of Ketzenberger as a result of an icing, 15-24. When are we back here next, Shremsy? Do we have any idea here? I gotta look at the schedule. It's a while from now. We got the Generals on the 16th. Saturday, the 16th. Back here at the Prince William Ice Center at 4:50. It's our next home game. 2 showcases in between then. Using the glass here, it's sent out in the neutral zone. Ludman lost an edge there. And now back the other way, Lainesse. To the front, the shot, they score. 9-3. We have an injured player on the ice too. Lincoln is getting up here. He looks a little rattled there. He had one of his own players crash into the net here. Trainer coming out along with Doc. A little shaken, but he's okay. Doc will have to walk his way gingerly back to the exit with 15:02 left here in the third. 9-3 is your score at the moment, and some players are not pleased right now. Can you blame them? Timeout is being called by Potomac. What do they got to do here?
Score 6 goals.
Thanks, Jen.
Yeah, given the the way that Brazel is addressing the crew right now, I have a funny feeling that this is not a timeout that you want to be standing in that line in front of him.
Yeah. Can you give us the rated PG, maybe PG-13 at best?
I don't think that's possible to translate.
Oh.
It's a very quiet speech of he's talking to each of them individually while addressing them as a crowd. It's one of those things where you cut deep on it and you try and appeal to a deeper thought. You know, what are you playing for? You know, you don't quit on these games. Where's the heart? You know, it was a very quiet speech, and I imagine a very, very serious speech, and not one I'd want to be subjected to.
Thanks, Jen.
I mean, I've had those kind of coaches, and you know what? You fight for them because you don't want to disappoint them, and I think it's essentially he's disappointed.
McDaniel on his back end. They score! Did they not? They did. And there you go.
Well, see, there you go.
Is your house on fire, Clark? They close the gap within 5. That's one way to respond.
Best timeout ever.
Ketzenberger, short side, was caught. I think Rod Taylor's going to contest that goal now. He's going to use this coach's challenge.
What was your goal call on that one?
Is your house on fire, Clark?
still can't.
No, that's just the Christmas lights, Aunt Bethany.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you because everyone is getting up in this joint.
Man.
Sorry, what was your goal call?
Oh, my God. You'll have to watch it on the replay.
Oh.
Is your house on fire, Clark?
Oh, so you're just going to keep going at the well of National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, huh?
Yeah, because tis the season. Fa la 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 Fontaine. No? Okay, be smart. Put the puck up on the wall. We got his game strategy.
Potomac Patriots goal! Scored by number 11, Zack McDaniel. Unassisted. McDaniel unassisted at 14:51.
And through center, a breakaway here. Perkowski in on goal, and a great save there by sprawling Sean Lincoln, and the net is off yet again. You know, we could probably save about 10 minutes in this game if we would just actually anchor that net properly.
Well, I mean, they used to cement them into the concrete underneath, but that didn't end well for a lot of players.
Oh, yeah. Let's remember all those that we've lost to injuries on the cemented goalposts.
You know, not good for the health.
Yeah. Face off coming up to the left. Lincoln. See if we can build off of the McDaniel goal. Muradov across the line. Muradov takes a shot, and Ketzenberger off the catching mitt goes out of play. Want to follow your Patriots? Check them out on the Twitter machine at Potomac Patriots. Tweet your support using the hashtag PPATS and see all the latest Patriots news on the new PotomacPatriots.net. 14:09 says the clock.
14:09 says the clock, says the commentator.
Brian, do you have anything to add there?
Who?
He's missed his opportunity to continue this.
Do you have an owl in there?
I hope not. They're scary.
Sends along over the far half boards. Hampton couldn't clear it out there as it's sent down low. Turchenik will be there to greet it. Trying to backhand it towards the front. To the forehand. Oh, and it's along the far post, and it's swallowed up there by Ketzenberger. He pounces before anybody can take advantage of that rebound opportunity. The All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater. Sports are their passion. Their priority is great food and service. Come visit one of their 6 locations, including one in Lake Ridge and Manassas. One off over to the far corner. O'Connor will pick it up now. Turned over at the blue line. And Walsh spinning it on over for Olbing. Olbing behind the net over to the near corner. Turchenik gets there first ahead of everybody as he pulls the puck through. Into the slot he goes with Olbing, but Olbing couldn't get a solid rep on it, and the Whalers will take it the other way. And breaking out here, turning into an odd man rush real soon here to the outside with a shot. A shot taken as the net is knocked off its moorings, but they readjusted there. A shot coming from Ryan Bochert, but here comes Coffin. Coffin to the front, and a save there by Ketzenberger. McDaniel almost got a second. This one hits a funny bounce off the partition and out through the neutral zone and slapped right back in by Ludman. And a frustrated Patriots line will make a change, along with some defense. Freshman trying to get ahead of that puck. It's 9-4 Hampton Roads. Freshman. Along the far side of the neutral zone, across the Whalers line. Kassab taking a shot and is blocked up front. Seamus O'Kane got in the way of that one. Now it's taken back the other way by Bochert. Along the near side for VanSchaak. VanSchaak taking the shot. It was blocked up front and redirected, and Anderson will play it along the far wing. Kassab trying to catch up with it at center red. Staying with it, kick pass to himself, and tries to get on the tape of Freshman. Freshman will track it over the near half boards. He's trying to put it down low here. It's Kassab trying to work it down for Muradov, who was waiting for it, but this one's cleared all the way down the length of the ice by the Whalers, and this one will be an icing with 12:21 left here in the third. Fans, are you nagged by that old sports injury? You want to feel better today and get back into the game? You need Mid-County Physical Therapy. Their hands-on techniques, programs, and equipment promotes faster recovery and full return to peak performance. Call 703-763-3922 or visit midcountypt.com for more information. Behind the Whaler net it goes. VanSchaak will pick it up along the near half boards. He'll roll this one up along the dasher and out. And Gerson had it for a moment, stolen away by Ludman. Up to the blue line, Muradov. Across the line, Muradov pulls the trigger and his shot goes wide. A strong shot there up top. Ludman pulling the trigger. Here's a redirect up front. Muradov almost got a piece of it. Rebound picked up along the far half boards by Connor Lanahan. Into the far circle it goes. Back up to the blue line and out. And it'll go back towards the Patriots bench. Looking for a change here is McDaniel. McDaniel will not change here. Now he'll finally change. He gets a pass off for Lanahan. Lanahan being challenged there by Horn. And he'll turn it over to Swickla at the blue line. The Whaler blue line. Volmert getting up along the near wing. On for Tal Finberg across the Patriot line. Finberg into the slot, turned over. Here comes a chance, 2-on-2. A 3-on-2 if they hurry. Turchenik, drop pass there for Muradov. Muradov takes a shot, he just misses the short side. The rebound, it's along the far post, and it's scooped away by the Whalers. Muradov getting checked there as he approaches the half boards for the puck, and the Whalers will take it back the other way. 11:15 left here in the third. 9-4 Whalers. Finberg being pressured by Rooney. Bumping around there over to the far corner. The puck's up top at the far blue line for O'Kane. O'Kane takes a shot right in on Lincoln as he holds on. 11:04 remains.
So how different do you feel this score would be if Tannenbaum was in the net? I mean, he was on fire last night.
Yeah, still kind of shocked that he didn't get the start today, but you just keep rolling through your goalies, I guess, regardless.
I mean, if Ketzenberger had played last night, Potomac actually might have pulled that one out.
Lainesse setting it down low. Ludman. As clear as a funny redirect. Excuse me. I need to get more sleep these days. 2 kids, that'll do it. Up through center it goes, and no icing here as it was deflected through, and it's not going to make it far enough regardless. Sent around over Billy Brock. Left it there for Turchenik. Turchenik cleared it down low, and it's going to be taken the other direction by the Whalers. Cut off at center, but Whalers got it back for a second, and then it's tapped right back into the Whaler zone. And it's O'Connor down there to chase. Somebody made it funny out here. Brock takes a shot, and Lincoln makes a save. Over the far half boards. Whalers fighting to keep it in there. The Patriots fighting to pop it out. Up to the blue line it goes. Spun around and kept in there. Ludman through center. Intended target there was Turchenik. Turchenik will catch up with it though inside the blue line along the near side. Into the slot. Here's Freshman with a shot. Oh, he just shoots it over the net. I believe Ketzenberger may have gotten a piece of that one with 10 minutes left here in the third. 9-4 Hampton Roads. And we got some colorful instruction being barked out by the Hampton bench. There's McDaniel across the line. Far circle. Takes the shot and he misses the near post. As it's taken by Sawicki through center. 2-on-2 across the line. He goes. Sawicki to the outside. Feeds it towards the front of the shot. Oh, and a great save by Lincoln. That was a beautiful save. And we'll have a stoppage here. And we'll just have a stoppage for the sake of having a stoppage. 9:28 left here in the third. 9-4 Whalers.
Net was off.
Robichaud is shouting to the Hampton bench that the net was off, and Coach Rod Taylor is laughing about it like unbelievable.
And Sean Lincoln
All game he's shouting.
Made a pretty impressive save on that one. Stayed square to the shooter. These odd man rushes, though, it's been going on all game. We barely saw any last night. It's.
I'm sorry, he's still talking about the net being off.
Kind of okay.
It's just your team's up.
No, you
9-4.
go. No, you go. It's all about you. It's all about you. No, go ahead.
I'm just talking about what's going on down there.
I will turn this car around. Good.
Sean Lincoln's doing a fantastic job, yes. But I'm just. Never mind.
That's it. No one's getting ice cream.
I'm letting them call it up here. They're talking about the net being off too, and they're saying there should be a delay game. This is funny. Everybody's complaining about the net being off.
Leave the net alone. Leave it alone. Oh, now we need a puck too.
And a partridge in a pear tree. They want a new peg. This is how we're going to address it. We're going to belabor the point and replace the net with another peg. Or replace the peg from another peg for a peg that's probably exactly the same size, shape, and design and everything.
Are you saying this isn't going to work? Are you casting doubt?
I'm a cautious optimist. Or
The net barely comes off on the other side. Maybe they should take a lesson from the international rink.
Oh, man. Well, for those of you tuning in and expecting to see the USP3 game, we still have 9 minutes and 10 seconds left here in the Elite game. As yes, the schedule does say 11:40 for the USP3 contest. All right, now play some music.
I know a song that gets on everybody's nerves. I know a song that gets on everybody's nerves. I know a song that gets on everybody's nerves. And this is how it goes. I know a song that gets on every... Was that good for music, Dave?
Thank you. Got everybody here in the crowd pumped up. Lainesse, near side. He'll fight his way through traffic. He's got it fed towards the front, and Heidt looking for the hat trick, almost gunned it home. Going over to the near side now. It's Anderson in from the blue line. Trying to bully his way through. Here's Heidt pulling the trigger. It's redirected over to the near corner. Lainesse swings it through to the front, and it's turned over, but he'll pick it up again along the near side as the Whalers turn it over in kind. Fed to the front with a shot. Muradov couldn't get it through the traffic. Dominic Moore across the Patriots line with it. He'll take a shot. Steered aside by Lincoln. And on a backhand feed to the front and tied up there by the Patriots. And now we'll have ourselves another stoppage for the net's off.
There was a goalie for the University of Rochester whose name was Kuznetsov. And every time the net was knocked off, it'd be like, why'd we stop the play? Kuznetsov.
We do have a Yevgeny Kuznetsov for the Washington Capitals. Oh, wow, let's just hammer it in there. This should certainly work this time, right?
Yeah, try that one again.
Patriots with the face-off win. 3-on-2. Across the line, it's Muradov to Turchenik to Muradov. Taking a shot, trying to go short side, easily saved there by Ketzenberger. I almost called him Kuznetsov. And he holds on.
Hey, at least the stoppage wasn't for the net. Take it where you can get it, Dave.
Yeah.
Let's appreciate a stop that isn't mooring involved.
One up top to Rooney. Rooney couldn't keep it in there. He was just outside of the blue line, and he'll rifle it right back in. Patriots tag up on a delayed offside. 8 minutes to go here in the third. 9-4 Hampton Roads. A bouncing puck finally tracked down here. And here comes a shot right into the glove of Lincoln. Taken by Billy Brock. He's mad at me.
What?
He's mad at me.
Dave, no one's mad at you.
He's quiet. He's mad at me. I didn't mean to cut him off, but I was just really incredulous. I was taken aback by the fact that, everybody wearing a green jersey or is coaching that team was shouting about the whole net thing and a delay of game thing. It was just kind of funny because they're up by 5.
I think they just want to go home.
Well, that's nice of them. We still have to finish a game. Right in on Lincoln, and he holds on. I know they hold all the cards here. I know they're winning, and they're the number 1 team in the Elite South. But to complain about something like that, as vocally as they were, it just took me aback. That's all it was.
Are you saying they need to check their privilege?
Yeah, bro.
You PC bro.
You PC, bro?
Another PC bro here. Play the puck. Please play. Oh, thank God.
He played the puck, and Eric Anderson will send it around over to the near side. You got your wish, Johnny. Nick Kaufman through center, out of the reach of freshman. Back for Seamus O'Kane, knocking it off the dasher in front of his bench. Along the near side, or far side rather. Depends on where I'm calling the game from. We'll let you decide. McDaniel will clear it in. Seamus O'Kane send it over to the far end of the Whalers zone. Patriots trying to gain control of the puck here to set up some offense. If only they had another timeout where whatever was said the last time could be said again and somebody will score like McDaniel did immediately
and
thereafter.
then 4 more timeouts after that. Like college basketball level of timeouts.
Oh my goodness. This game would be an eternity. Over to the near corner, Billy Brock sending it over to the far corner, Lainesse. We'll have it now. He'll kick it around behind the goal line. And a shot from the far post, and Lincoln falls down on top of it and holds on for 6:18 remaining here. No rebound coming. I guess I got to bring roses and candy down there, huh?
I was just enjoying the static on our radio.
Better than my play call. Nice work there. Muradov trying to tuck it around on a ramp around, but it was blocked off along the far post, and the Whalers trying to clear it up along the near side as there's a scrim along the boards here as it's finally pushed out, and Eric Anderson has to retreat back to his blue line to pick it up. No icing here. They're going to rule that Kyle Heidt was there, winning the race. Ketzenberger the save, the rebound. He'll sweep it away. Comes up along the near side and sent down the length of the ice. This one will be charged on icing to the Whalers. Because what's another stoppage with 5:36 remaining here in the third?
The fun part, if the Patriots were to tie it up, I would run out of space this time on my goals chart than my penalties chart, which I overflowed yesterday.
Huh.
I'm really reaching, Dave. Reaching down deep.
Fun facts with John Baranowski. Next time we discuss the shot category.
Speaking of which, 33-46 in favor of Hampton Roads. Here comes Tal Finberg, 2-on-1. He's got Gerson. Finberg to Gerson. The shot. The save. Oh, what a baby. What a save. And the net's off.
You know, Shrem's the sad part? In football games, whenever it get out of hand, and that was often, I just start reading facts from the media guides that they'd give us. If I had a Patriots media guide, we'd be pretty deep into it.
I have the latest edition of USA Hockey magazine up here.
Oh, that's where my copy went.
Courtesy of R.J. Ziegler. That's
Yeah,
right. It says R.J. on it.
Well, it was at the front desk.
Your name's not R.J. And it's not for public. It's for... Oh, jeez. You stole his
Well,
mail? That's mail fraud. Along the near side it
in a
goes.
pile at the front desk. I don't know.
You stole from the mail pile at the front desk?
Oh, there was no other pile there.
That was the mailbox.
I come from a family of pilots, Dave. We pilot here, we pilot there. That's our organization system. There was no pile. I'd know.
Olbing shot right in on Ketzenberger. He makes a save. 5 minutes to go here in the third. 5-goal lead for the Hampton Roads Whalers. We are reaching for content here. Walsh takes the shot. Ketzenberger, yet another glove save. Rebound off into the corner it goes. I'll return RJ's mail. All right, here we go. 2-on-2 across the line. Dropped up top here. McDaniel couldn't track it down there as it was sticked away by Hearon. Now on for Perkowski to the front. And Sawicki couldn't slam it home. And Perkowski taking a shot, goes into the glass, and he'll go off at a change. .4:15 left here in the third. Up ahead now for Turchenik. Turchenik across the line takes a shot right into the Whaler logo of Ketzenberger. Patriots Hockey is proudly sponsored by the Spine and Joint Institute of Fairfax, Virginia. Doctors Felix Yeskin and Maria Schaefer will assist you in your family's wellness, sports medicine, and chiropractic needs. Call 703-994-4874 or visit sjinstitute.com for more details. Rooney off in the near corner, and he tosses it towards the net, and nobody there to deflect it in, so it goes off over to the far corner. And the Whalers will pick it up here. Having trouble controlling it, turning it over for a second there, but finally they scoop it out in the neutral zone. Patriots will poke away at it here, and they'll have it poked away from them as well. Now across the line, Nick Lubman. Kaufman was in just a second too early. With 3:42 left here in the third, 9-4 Whalers.
Milestones reached down here today. Another one for us, Stearns. I am out of music without recycling through.
Who is the winningest coach in NCAA women's ice hockey history? That is the trivia question in USA Hockey Magazine, and I probably shouldn't have read it because I don't think I have the answer to it. It'll be in the next edition.
I'm guessing it's not Mike Sisti, but
that actually, it might be.
it's possible. Have a weak enough conference for have enough years.
Fair enough. There's a pass up ahead now for Bochert, in on a breakaway. Bochert takes a shot. He misses the net. The rebound off the side of the net, and Lincoln will kick back and knock off the post for another net being off its mooring for stopping at 3:23. USP3 action on the other side. Hopefully we'll have a better result than we did last night. It was 6-1 final score. Should have covered the under. I was calling for the over. Nothing against the goaltenders. Just looking at the scores and past. There's a shot that goes into the glass by VanSchaak. Sent around the horn, back around the corner, and Anderson will put it over to the far corner. VanSchaak will pick it up, though, and a shot there. Redirect off of Gerson, but Lincoln steered that one aside. A hard check there at center. Lainesse colliding with O'Connor. .238 left here in the third. Patriots have only answered with one since being down 4-3. And goals just piled up from there, and the shot they score. We've reached double digits. Gerson played it off a body up front, and it's 10-4. 10-4, over and out. January 16th is the next time we'll be back here at the Prince William Ice Center. Richmond Generals will come to town. Have a 4:20 game on the elite side. I beg your pardon, it's 4:50 listed here on the schedule. Was O'Kane even down there?
I just go by what the ref tells me.
Well, interesting. I thought it was Gerson behind the net that put it up front. Oh well. Because O'Kane's a defenseman. I don't think he was pinched down that low. Matter of fact, I don't even think he was on the ice. And the chirping of the linesman here.
So you want the answer to your trivia question you just threw out there?
Yeah, sure. What do you got?
The winningest coach in women's NCAA hockey history is Bill Mandigo, who has been the coach of Middlebury University since 1989. He has 501 wins.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Middlebury College. Not 100% sure on where it is. I'll have to look at that next. Number 2 is Katie Stone, the coach at Harvard.
Oh. Okay.
She has 452. So quite a bit of ways to go. But I do believe Mandigo has been there longer. Now I have to look at where Middlebury College is.
Connecticut. Oh, excuse me. 1 minute left here in the third. 10-4. Hampton Roads over and out. Connecticut. Just guessing. Here's more across the line. Tal Finberg. Out of the corner here is Turchenik will find it and slap it around the horn. Kept in at the far blue line by Travis Vollenberg. Finberg winds up, takes a shot, blocked by Kaufman and sent down like the ice. Half a minute to go here in the third period. Along the near side, Lainesse tapping it in here with 20 seconds to go.
It is in Middlebury, Vermont.
Vermont. Okay,
Vermont.
So it was close. Well, we have a hooking call coming up here because why not? 13.4 left here in the third. Stay tuned for the USP3 game on the other side. As I mentioned before, we are running slightly behind here. Go right into warm-ups and then resurface and get that one underway. Up top it goes to Volmer. Over for O'Kane. Point shot. Lincoln makes the save with 7.0 seconds left.
Anderson, 2 minutes for hooking. Anderson due to hooking at 13 seconds. The All-American Steakhouse Sports Theater,
Face off to the left of Lincoln. He's going to close this one out here. Sent around over to the near side, and that'll do it. As I said, 10-4 over and out. Hampton Roads Whalers defeat the Potomac Patriots for a second straight game here in Woodbridge, Virginia. For those only watching the Elite game this morning, thank you for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you back here January 16th as the Richmond Generals come to town. 4:50 start time for that one. We have the USP3 action on the other side here between Potomac and Hampton Roads. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll probably get some post-game later on up on SoundCloud. Like our Facebook page to follow that action, or follow us on Twitter at Cross Ice Feed for all the reaction. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have a great afternoon, and as always, don't stop believing. Hampton Roads Whalers 10, Potomac Patriots 4.